Hey, do you like this background? Cool, because you're not gonna see it again after this video. So, does like anyone else remember that old Five Nights at Freddy's spin-off dating simulator game that was like on the Google Play Store? Cause I do. When I was little and I would go over to my grandma's, I would play on her tablet and I would always download that game and play it non-stop, even though it was like the same thing over and over again. And I decided that it would be a fun idea to go and revisit it, especially because like I got a new phone and it's still got like a bunch of storage on it, so I can make dumbass videos like this and not have to worry about deleting a bunch of stuff yet. So let's get into it. There it is. Just as I remember it. Obviously that's not the actual song that plays on the title screen. The actual song I don't know the name of, I just know that it's like very elevator music-y, you know? I figured the first robotic furry animal that we should try seducing in this incredible game should be Roxy. So the basics of the whole game is that you're put in the office and you have energy and you can use that energy to click on cameras and talk to the animatronics, or you can sweep the floors for money so you can buy gifts. And as you would expect, this exhilarating game has very intense dialogue, such as,
"Does your left eye hurt because you've been looking right all day?"
Something probably worth mentioning is that when this game first came out, all of the characters had like the original Five Nights at Freddy's characters' names and designs, but I guess something happened and they all got changed, so now we got like Gift Boy and Teddy and Roxy. So this game can be a little boring, and by a little I mean a lot, because you just sit through dialogue and then skip to the next day, but the endings are always worth it. Like, just let me show you real quick. Love is so beautiful. On to our next victim. The next target of love was none other than the main man himself, Freddy. Or I should say Teddy, because this is an original character, guys. Don't get this all mixed up or anything like that. Just like the character he's trying to mimic, Freddy Fazbear, Teddy, Tazbear, is just as boring and, like, depressed as the original Freddy. And when I say he's boring, I mean, like, when I was really little and Five Nights at Freddy's first came out, no one really cared about Freddy, or at least, like, I didn't hear any talk about Freddy. It was mostly just about Foxy and Chica and sometimes Bonnie. But, you know, I was also on that side of the Five Nights at Freddy's fandom that was making all those SFM animations. I think that's what they're called. I don't know. The only notable thing about Teddy in this game is his ending, which is really funny. Like, words cannot describe how caught off guard I was when I saw this ending. I don't know. It's another one that you're just gonna have to see for yourself. Well, wasn't that cute? Next. So, Spring is actually pretty interesting because he's got like two endings. We got like the good guy ending and the bad guy ending. His whole thing is that he's just like a cutesy little pretty boy who does no wrong. He just likes people and candy or whatever. And the more that you talk to him, the more he's like, what are you talking to me? Do you like think I'm not actually a sweet little baby boy who can do no wrong? no matter what, he's like super suspicious, even in the beginning when he's acting all cutesy, because like the first things he says, he was like, I wouldn't do anything wrong, look at me, I'm just a little cutie. And then like his good guy ending reveals, oh, he actually is just a sweet little baby boy, because he's like, oh, you gave me a flower, so I'm not gonna hurt you even though you know I'm a serial killer or whatever. And his evil ending is so much better because it's so dumb. Like, I mentioned earlier that these characters used to look like the actual Five Nights at Freddy's characters that they were based off of, and his ending is like prime example of that. Like, just take a look at this. Just take a look at this real quick. I'll put a little edit in there to make it less awkward with all the silence, because I think I mentioned it earlier, but for some reason my thing didn't record any audio from the game. Damn, he turned green. So obviously I know that was absolutely terrifying. I can't believe they would put this in a dating simulator. Like, I can't believe this. Oh my gosh, guys. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, that's right. There's more to the original, a group of animatronics. You thought that it was just Spring, Teddy, and Roxy? You are dead wrong. There is one character who I have failed to mention. I mentioned him once, but not after that, and that is none other than Gift Boy, the man, the myth, the legend himself. If you deny his gifts, he kills you in cold blood. He does not fuck around. However, there is a super secret ending where if you just sit and sweep and grind money for like 3 nights in a row, you can buy this very extra special gift, and that gift is his kind and tender love. So yeah, overall this was a fun little blast to the past, which I really enjoy. I did only play the original version. I might play the others on my own time. And, you know, I might make sequels to this video where I talk about the other versions, and also they have a jump scare factory game and a jump scare academy, and I don't remember anything about Jump Scare Academy except for Golden Freddy. But I think there was like a little bit more to Jump Scare Academy than there was to this game. I remember doing a lot more stuff, and like, I don't know. I think at the very least the characters were more interesting. If I don't make like a video where I go over the other characters from this game, I might go and make a video about Jump Scare Academy, because that one's like a fever dream, man, I swear. Well, that about wraps everything up. I have nothing more to say about this game other than it was a weird game that I used to play when I was little, and if you guys used to play this game, let me know who your favorite sexy Five Nights at Freddy's animatronic recolor was, because personally mine has gotta be Spring. Yeah, I liked Spring. I thought he was really cute, even if he's also really dumb as a character. But you know, this is a mobile game about dating animatronics. Also, the person who made this game made like weird Undertale style games about the years, but they only made 3, and I remember being really sad when they didn't make a 4th one, because I really loved those ones. I've played like all their games. They have a DeviantArt too, so I won't make a video on their DeviantArt because that just feels mean, and they haven't posted since 2019, I think. But I'll probably link it in the description if you guys want to check it out. Like, it's pretty interesting to look through. Yeah, that's basically it. Bye.